Yo, what's up, everybody? I went to the sqdc today. Okay, here's my proof. It's a fresh thing. Okay, I just opened it. Anyway, so this is legal weed, right? Who would have thought? So I started doing some research because I went in there and I'm like, yo, uh, which kind of weed over here that you guys have has the highest amount of cannabinoids? And he's like, hey. He's like, uh, this is marijuana strictly for recreational use, not for medical use. As in, like, he's pretty much telling you that this weed is just to get high, and there's no more cannabinoids. Because I'm like, is there any weed that you guys have that has cannabinoids? And he couldn't like really answer me because it's like I think I'm the first fucking person to ask. Because weed, there's the THC that gets you high, and then there's the cannabinoids. As far as I know, because I'm researching that shit right now, cannabinoids is the cancer fighting agents in cannabis, right? It's called cannabinoids. So I started doing my research, okay? And now you guys are with me. You guys are my witnesses, okay? Let me show you guys what I found. Everybody. Okay, so and I'm at National Library of Medicine. You guys can see that shit right there, okay? It says it right there. Okay, motherfucker, right there. It says National Library of Medicine. Okay? So now let's see what it says. Move you guys back. It says, okay, what I found. Cannabinoids have been suggested and shown to be effective in the treatment of various conditions. In cancer, the endocannabinoid system is altered in numerous types of tumors and can relate to cancer prognosis and disease outcome. Additionally, cannabinoids display anti-cancer effects in several models by surpassing the proliferation, migration, and or invasion of cancer cells, as well as tumor angiogenesis. However, the therapeutic use of cannabinoids is currently limited to the treatment of symptoms and pain associated with chemotherapy, while their potential use as cytotoxic drugs in chemotherapy still requires validation in patients. Along with cannabinoids, cannabis contains several other compounds that have also been shown to exert tumorigenic actions. The potential anti-cancer effects of cannabinoids, terpenes, and flavonoids present in cannabis are explored in this literature review. Archaeo- how do you say that? Archaeologic, archaeobotanical evidence and written records found. George, what the fuck are you doing? You, what the hell? That's a piece of the wall? What the fuck? This guy's biting pieces of the wall off. Okay, archaeobotanical evidence and written records found in ancient texts of Ayurvedic medicine and first known pharmacopoeia. Yeah. Shun Nun Pin Song Ching described medical use of cannabis for several thousand years. Cannabis use for religious, spiritual, food, and textile has been documented. Textile, as in, yo, back in the day, they were like everything was made out of cannabis. No, hemp. I mean hemp, which comes from cannabis. Paper, whatever the fuck you could think of. Like you could, hemp could replace plastic. You know what I mean? You could literally do that, but they don't. Um, Food and textile has been documented in written history back to at least the 3rd millennium BC and potentially even earlier by archaeological evidence. History reviewed in 1,2 cannabis reached South America in the mid 1500s, in North America in the early 1600s. During the development of Western medicine, a progressive understanding of cannabis properties led to the wider medical and recreational consumption in the 20th century, until the use of plant became marginalized and criminalized, largely due to misinformation. Exactly. Which greatly impacted progress regarding the understanding of the medicinal benefits of this plant and its components. Like, yo, so, like, they just want you to fry your fucking brain and not get any cancer fighting agents. Because clearly, I'm on the fucking National Library of Medicine. Okay? And here, let me focus for you motherfuckers. Cannabinoids have been suggested and shown to be effective in treatment of various conditions. In cancer, the endocannabinoid system is altered in numerous types of tumors and can relate to cancer prognosis and disease outcome. Additionally, cannabinoids display anti-cancer effects in several models by surpassing the proliferation, migration, and or invasion of cancer cells, as well as tumor angiogenesis. However, the therapeutic use of cannabinoids is currently limited to the treatment of symptoms and pain. Like, everyone, do your research, read more up on this, but wake your ass up and stop buying legal weed. Because, like, yo, when the weed became legal, right? When weed became legal, I was like, yo, how come all this time it was illegal? They put so many fucking people in prison, right? They put hundreds of people in prison for God knows how long that were just selling weed. Or who knows, smoking weed. You know what I mean? So many people are in fucking jail, and now these hypocrites go around and legalize it so they can sell their cannabis. So they make sure you buy their cannabis, and now this is not even weed anymore, for all you know. Like, as far as it looks like weed, you can smoke it and all that shit, but there's no more cannabinoids. It's like everything you fucking buy, they milk it for what it's got, and they take out all the natural and the nutritional value of it, and it's just about sales and production. Fucking capitalism, right? Isn't that the word I'm looking for? It's fucking crazy, bro. Groceries, the food you buy, the fruits you buy, everything has been genetically modified now to the point where fucking weed, legal weed, you know what I mean? Because there's a market, right? They're like, yo, there's a weed market, so many people are buying weed. Why don't we why don't we put our hand in this fucking market too? Fucking cocksuckers, fuck. Like, back in the day, I think the 50s or 40s, they made alcohol illegal. I forgot what it was called. But all the mobsters were selling alcohol, and they were modifying their cars to get away from the cops, right? And look how evil the government was. So they're like, oh, we need to stop this. They started putting poison in the fucking alcohol, and a lot of people died. This is how evil the government is. It's like they don't want anyone else to make money other than them. Anyway, that was my rant talking about fucking legal weed, right? Cause yo, it's so cool, bro. Yo, you can get the THC and everything, guy. But no more fucking cannabinoids, bro. No more cancer-fighting agents. It's just getting high and fucking frying your fucking brain. Yay! Anyway, thank you.